The incident that let me down. The hottest marketing trend, Fiiz, NFTs. You guys are like, Ethan, you're talking about NFTs all the time. Now you're never talking about them. Now you always only talk about the car wash. Improving company culture. I'll call you back. Welcome back, everybody, to the first episode of Ethan's Angle. I've already seen Ethan's Angle. Ethan, like, you're trying to tell us it's a new show. No, it is a new show. I'm just using the name again because I love it. And it makes even more sense now. Because this is Ethan's Angle, you guys. This is a show where I'm going to give my angle on different topics. And my vision is that these topics can be submitted by you guys. You can ask me why the heck something is a certain way at Thirst. You can ask me a question about business. You can ask me a question about literally anything, and just know that this is just my take. And I just like giving my take. I like communicating. I love everyone who follows. I love my audience. I love my community. And I just want to give my angle on stuff. And so trying out a different pillar of content for me. I'm looking for that format, you know? That format where it's like really works for me with my schedule as an entrepreneur and my style, just the way I roll, and you know, my budget and everything. Like, what's the best way for me to make content? I know I love Instagram stories, and I'm always on the grind. Like, here I am just realizing right now I'm covered in dirt from washing cars today, running orders, and just doing everything in between, having meetings. And so we're here for the first episode of Ethan's Angle to try out this content pillar. Bunch of topics today. First up, we got my hero, let me down. We've got the hottest marketing trend, Fiiz. No one ever talks about Fiiz. Fiiz, I'm talking with two I's. Or is it two I's or two Z's? I don't know. Swig, So Delicious, Fiiz. There's one called Thirst. NFTs. You guys are like, Ethan, you're talking about NFTs all the time. Now you're never talking about them. Now you always only talk about the car wash. Yeah. Call. I'm doing an episode of my podcast. I'll call you back.
Oh, really?
You're on the show. Anything to say to the viewers?
Really? Let's just say,
Don't let me down here.
A1, baby.
A1, baby's right. All right, I'll talk to you later. Improving company culture is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 5 topics today for the Ethan Angle Nation. Is the camera still on? Yes, it is. We're looking good. Okay, you guys. First, Will Smith let me down. Let me first tell you a little story. Will Smith, I used to sit and listen to these YouTube videos of motivational talks from Will Smith because he was sick. And I saw him on I Am Legend, and I thought he was just sick. And it's Will Smith. He always does the right thing. He's the leader. He's the GOAT. No, Will Smith let me down. Here's why I think he let me down. Like, regardless of what was happening, I think the best leadership move when the whole world is watching was for him to hold his composure, rise above, grab his ego, real time in the moment, put that in check, and like do something way more baller than go up there and slap a guy half his size. I was just like, Will. It broke my heart a little because you got I Am Legend, you got Bel Air, you got that stuff where it's like, Will is everything to me. And he does this. So, Will, I wish you could have held it together and done the right thing there. In my opinion, that's my opinion. You know, like, he was making fun of his wife, I get it. But like, in my head, that's last resort, is to go up on the stage during, was it Grammys, Oscars? I don't know. The thing is, I saw a tweet that was like, no one would have, like, what was it about? It was the fact that like no one watches the Oscars or Grammys anyways. Really why this is blowing up is because it's all over Twitter and all those other things. So, you know, no one really watches that anyways. No, I get the world watches it, and Will messed up. So, Will, you let me down. Love you still, kinda, in the movies. Hottest marketing trend. Hottest marketing trend. The camera's still on, right? Hottest marketing trend is, for me right now, because everyone knows Thirst is known for its offensive marketing, social media, tons of content, and me for being a marketing guy. Like, that's my go-to. I love offense. I love marketing. I love marketing. I think it's the variable it's just so you can work harder and see more out of it. And also if you're smart, you can go even harder. And so you can take that to a whole nother level. So yeah, marketing is everything for Thurston for me. The hottest marketing trend right now though, for me it's not really a trend right now. Like I'm into my strategy that I have said before, which is hottest marketing trend right now, I think, is one by one. One by one, like grabbing customers, having one by one means a million different things, but grabbing customers one by one, having individual interactions and getting them on your team and having them part of your community and having them start to spread that word for you. You guys, like right now, in my opinion, there's no algorithm that you should rely on to boom, explode you into success. Content in general right now, I think, is a landing page. Your content, your social media, your Instagram page, your YouTube, it's now your website. Your website's now gone. Your Instagram is now your website. And you can't post something on Instagram and everyone's just gonna come to your website. You need to direct traffic to your website. That's how it works. And so I think how you do that is by building a community. And I think you do that one by one. Like I don't think right now, like I'm not even so hot. On Instagram, influencer marketing is, it's not where it used to be. It's not where it used to be. Like I'm about making content on TikTok, making content on Instagram, making content in every platform that we can, and then going out and building communities. And how I've been doing that lately is one by one. Facebook groups has been huge for me. Facebook groups has been huge for me because you have to go in there and be a genuine, authentic business person and request to earn people's business. Whether you have a services business, an online business, a brick and mortar, whatever it may be, I think you can go into local communities like a Facebook group, like a DM on Instagram, like the comments on a post, like introducing yourself to everyone that you can when you see them in person and referring them back to your page. I think you can go into these communities like a Facebook group and say, hello, my name is Ethan. I have this business. I would love to earn your business. Here's my thirst page where you can check out everything we've got and figure out a way that you can get the opportunity to earn their business. And for me, it's not all about the sale too. Like I'm going into communities one by one and literally just saying, who can I go surprise with free thirst in the community? I'm building brand awareness. I am becoming a valuable community member. And so I think Facebook groups, I think one by one, DM strategy. Like if you don't have a DM strategy, that's how you grow a page right now, in my opinion, is one by one. I think the growth that Thirst is having is literally one follower at a time because the algorithm, discover page, forget about that. Forget about it. Stop trying to hack it. If you took all of the effort you had into hacking the algorithm into a one by one strategy like this, first off, you have to have your good content, but then do a one by one strategy, like DM everyone in the community that you're trying to get into, whether that's a location area where your stores are, whether that's a community based on hashtags. You can find people that like fishing gear or, live in a certain area that you can just clean their gutters, and you can individually DM every single person that's ever posted in a location and say, hey, I'm blank. I would love to earn your business. Can I give you a coupon? Can I give you a free estimate? Can we jump on a Zoom call? Whatever it may be, we're doing that. Our marketing team sends 500 a week or something like that, DMs to people locally in the community from the Thirst account. And Emily from our marketing team is saying, hi, my name is Emily. I saw you're posting in this area. We would love to earn your business. We have a location in this area. Come by for a free pretzel bite cup on us. Let me know how your experience is. That's one by one. They probably follow us. They come in for their free pretzel. By the way, they probably buy something else. So it's like we paid nothing for them at this point because we made money off something else when they came. But that's kind of specific to our model, but not really. And then they're at dinner that night and they're like, you know what? This company DM'd me on Instagram and literally offered me to come get something for free, no purchase necessary. Then I showed up and it was awesome. You guys got to all check it out. Then everyone else at the table goes and follows. I'm not saying everyone comes, but they follow. And then once we have their follow, then we have the opportunity to earn their business by posting content. It's one by one. The hottest marketing trend is stop trying to find the shortcut. I've been building the thirst page for 6 years, one by one. I've never hit a boost. I've never hit a thing that popped it off, one by one. Like, and I know I've been hot on marketing trends in the past, but like, this is the trend right now, in my opinion. One by one marketing. Put in the work. Stop trying to find the hack so you can get a bunch of money, a bunch of followers with no work. Okay. This is the only thing in the fridge. It's so cold and delicious. Topic number 3, Fiiz. Okay, here's the thing about Fiiz. It's so under the radar. It's so, do they even have an Instagram? Fiiz, do you have an Instagram? Jokes, I know Fiiz, okay, so first off, Fiiz is actually kind of legendary because they have a massive menu, first off, as far as I can remember. In fact, I have been going to Fiiz a little more often because there's one on the way from Tooele to Salt Lake, and there's Domino's right next to it. I always stop and go to the Domino's. And I go to the Fiiz, and here's the thing about Fiiz. Your menu's massive. Slim it down. Let's slim it down. But also, like, if that's what you're going for, great. I like the little, like, cinnamon donut thing. It was super good. I think Fiiz, here's the thing. Let's specialize in something. That's what I would do if I were you, Fiiz. I know that we're quote unquote in a way competitors, but let's specialize in a product or two. Let's be really good at them. I think seems like Fiiz grew really fast. Seems like a lot of people bought franchises because they're like, oh my gosh, soda shops are blowing up. I'll buy a franchise, become rich. Did you do that? Are you listening? Did you do that? No. I don't know if that's what happened. That's what I feel like happened. Is that happened and they kind of blew up but didn't have necessarily the popularity to back it up. That's like one of my worst nightmares, by the way. I'm always wanting to, like, if I'm gonna open a store somewhere or, gosh, I'm gonna sell someone a franchise. Take their franchise fee, take their whatever, all that stuff. You better be certain that that is gonna be the busiest store of all time. Fiiz, I don't think you thought that way as much, but that's just my hot take. I honestly like going to your stores whenever I'm around one. It's been fun to learn from you. You're an OG, so respect, big time respect. And doesn't Fiiz have like more stores than Swig? I don't know, but Fiiz, nice work. NFTs. Okay, so I was talking about NFTs like crazy. Then I thought in my head, Ethan, this is a big deal. Like, first off, you're opening a bunch of locations as we speak. This was like maybe a month ago. But second off, is this right? Are you doing it the right way? And I decided that it wasn't. And I had a new idea that's a game changer. It's so much better. I'm referring to my NFT project and what I think about NFTs. So I had this project idea. I was talking about it. You guys probably heard it. And then about a month ago, I'm like, Ethan, that's not right. This has to cover the bases of 0% scammy, long-term, insanely valuable for the customer. Because I'm talking about literally one-on-one communities like I've been talking about. Like, this has to blow the minds of the customers as far as actual value. And then the other thing I was thinking is I was basing a lot of like, oh, how am I gonna do this? Off of the way other NFT projects have been handled up until now, but really what I'm doing with NFTs has never been done before. Why should I do my project based on the way that these cash grab NFT projects are doing them? And so I'm like, you know what, that all makes sense. I'm gonna reroute it. So here's what a quick pitch of the new NFT idea is for Thirst. It's that all NFTs, remember before there was like a bronze, silver, gold, and they had expirations like 6 months, 1 year, or the gold was for life. Now they're all for life. Bronze, silver, and gold are all good for life. And bronze gets you the item of the NFT that you have, gets that for free for you for life. You don't get any extra discounts at the store, but if you are an NFT holder bronze of of any rarity level, but of bronze, you can get your item for free for life. So if you have the Dr. McCreamy NFT, you get Dr. McCreamy's at all stores at Thirst for life. As long as you hold that NFT and don't sell it, as long as you're the owner, you get that product for free for life. We have NFTs for every product. Pretzel bite cup, beignet bag, chocolate chip cookies, all of the drinks. We have a weekend feature NFT that gets you the weekend feature every weekend free. Silver is that same thing. It's your product that you have for free plus 10% off at all stores. So if you have a silver NFT, rarity NFT, it's 10% off at all stores plus your product for free. If you have a gold, you get your product for free plus 25% off at all stores. So it's pretty intense. Like, it's serious discounts, like serious. And basically they're gonna sell for $400, $600, and $800. That's what they're gonna mint for. Remember, minting means buying it from the original owner, which is me, Thirst. And so I'm basically, for all 5 existing stores, downtown Mill Creek, West Jordan, Bountiful, Tooele, we're gonna release all the collections at once. This is gonna be a week after we announce and officially launch the website. We're gonna basically launch all the NFTs at once, and they're all gonna be available for $400, $600, or $800. You know what you're getting. You know what you're getting. In the past, I was gonna have it, so it's like you don't know which one you're getting. I didn't feel right to me because I don't want someone to like get something that they didn't like and feel like, oh, I got scammed, even though they could resell it or just use the other discounts that I was gonna get them. Whatever. No, I want you guys to know what you're getting, but there's only a limited amount. So there's 25 NFTs per store. There's 25 different menu items that we made an NFT out of, and then there's 5 stores. So that's 125, and then there's 3 rarity levels of each. So there's bronze, there's silver, and there's gold. We're gonna release them all at once, and you guys can go. The only thing you don't know for this first round is which collection you're getting. You might be pulling a Downtown 1 or a Tooele 5. Doesn't matter. They all hold the same value as far as the utility value, but the nostalgic value is something to be definitely considered, because like if you pull a Dr. McCreamy Downtown #1, that's huge. Just the nostalgic value of the first ever store, the most popular item. And if you guys don't know how NFTs work, like, you can resell this on the blockchain when you're done with it. This literally turns an expense into an asset. Like, that's what NFTs are gonna do. Like, say I had this idea and it wasn't gonna be an NFT. This would be a card that you would buy, right? And you would spend $400, $600, or $800 on it. And once you're done using it, it's done. But now you can buy one of these NFTs, and when you're done using it, you can resell it on the blockchain. And honestly, the value might have gone up. Like $400 to buy out your favorite item. Like, people might pay more than that if they come every single day. And they also believe and are excited about the nostalgic value behind it. And so these will all be for resale. Like, when you have an NFT, you can resell it on platforms like OpenSea. And so we'll go into more NFTs later, but my thoughts on NFTs right now is I completely changed my game plan. We're supposed to hear something this week about the developers being done, and I really feel like they're gonna take an expense like something like that, or a concert ticket, or any expense that you have, and basically turn it into an asset. And so I think the utility value of NFTs is gonna really outweigh just the art of them at all. And it's gonna make more sense to buy something as an NFT because you can resell it. Otherwise, if you buy something that's not an NFT, it's trash and you're done with it. So, is the camera still on? Heck yeah, it's still on. Last, changing gears, improving company culture. Couple operations meetings ago, we had one of our managers say this, and I actually kind of changed my mind from what I said then until now. I didn't change my mind, but I just kind of cleaned it up a little. So here's what I got. If the culture in one of my stores is bad, for example, I think that we need to look at the leadership and how much the team is seeing the care and effort and dedication and just pure passion of the leadership. And that starts literally with me down to the GM, down to the shift leads. If in any organization a company culture is bad, I think it starts with the leader, no doubt. No doubt. Positivity is infectious. That's the whole motto of Thirst. In every store, we teach positivity is infectious. If it starts with the top and it trickles down, there is no thing that you should do for company culture. There's no box to check. There's no certain strategy. If the leader's trying, they're passionate, they're genuinely trying to do the right thing in every second. They're working harder than all their employees. They're working for their employees. The company culture will be good. I think I've been overthinking it. I've been overthinking it with specific tactics. It's like, at the end of the day, like, when the leadership is putting in effort, when the leadership cares, when the leadership, whether it's the leader, whether it's the mayor, the president, like the CEO, the group leader of any kind, like, when they're putting in the effort, when they care, when they're passionate, it's infectious to the team. That's what I've learned for sure, and that's like my go-to strategy. So if the culture's bad in one of my stores, first thing I do is look at myself. Is like, have I spent enough time there? Has our corporate team spent enough time there? Have we given enough support to the GM in there and told them these things? Hey man, this is what you got to be doing. This is how you should be acting. And then you look at the GM and the leadership within the store, and I think that's the strategy I'm taking right now. I think it's really working, and it's been good, and I love this show. This is my favorite version. What was that? I just kicked the floor. It's my favorite version of content so far. It's been great. Ethan's Angle, episode 1 of this format. I'm envisioning that the future topics come from you guys. So drop a comment, message me, email me, call me on the phone, do whatever you can. Email Lindsay Derillo, whatever it's gonna take to get a hold of me, and tell me which topic you'd like to see next on Ethan's Angle. You guys, I love you. Thank you so much. If you're honestly watching this, thank you. Thank you so much. You probably support my stores. You probably support me by liking my photos. Like, thank you. And like, I'm looking forward to meeting you, and hope you have an amazing night. See ya. Sick.